Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. And Brandon's Diner, serving traditional and original American and Mexican breakfast, lunch, and dinner items since 1997. Family owned and operated with 8 locations in the Inland Empire. Brandon's Diner proudly supports the Let's Dine Out show. Brandon'sDiner.com.
Welcome to another delicious edition of the Let's Dine Out show. I'm food critic Allan Borgen, the Food Whisperer.
And I'm Izzy Bussey. I'm a foodie with an attitude.
Today we're in Ontario, 2 distinctly different restaurants that I think you're going to enjoy. We did, and I know you will too. The first one is called Holiday Cafe. It's a fast food restaurant, but incredible food, and everything is fresh. The second restaurant is called Legends Wings and Brew. Again, they're both in Ontario. A lot of good wings and good food there, so stay tuned, loosen up your belt, and join us as we eat our way through California. Okay, our first restaurant is called Holiday Cafe. Now, I've had the pleasure of eating here about 4 or 5 times before. I know the owner very well. The restaurant's really nice. First of all, it's very comfortable and clean. There's indoor and outdoor seating on a nice day. It's kind of rainy out here, so no one's out there today. We filmed this around Christmas time, so you'll see a bunch of different Christmas decorations and stuff.
Plus, there's a drive-through.
Right, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So, and the service, really exceptionally good service, very friendly staff.
And again, very clean dining room.
Yeah, and it starts with the owner. And having been in the kitchen and taking notes while we film all this stuff, these team, you talk about team player, they really work together well. So I can't wait to talk about it. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Okay, they open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Let's start with the breakfast item. It's called the Holiday Omelet, $10.49. This consisted of, first they get mushrooms, red onions, bell peppers, diced ham, bacon crumbles, sausage. Then they add scrambled eggs, about 4, they have it's a dispenser, but it's 4 eggs basically. And they, basically mix it all up. They flip it, which is really impressed he can do that. Then what they do, they put it on the flat top, and they put a bunch of cheese on top of it. They fold it over and put cheese on top, and they serve a big portion of hash browns, and it's just an incredible omelet. You get your choice of different breads. We had it with biscuits and gravy. I really, really enjoyed it. This is a massive, massive breakfast, and if you're on a low-carb diet, just forget about the potatoes. Just order the omelet. It's plenty. It's all vegetables and good meat, and just yummy.
And the biscuits and gravy, let me say, the biscuits are crunchy, even underneath the gravy. So you feel that crunch. Then you get the gravy that's nice and smooth, got sausages in it, and has a good bite at the very end.
What's peppery, and the sausage, what they did, the biscuits, is they get them and they stick them on the flat top. They cut it in half, they put it on flat top, so that gives it a crispiness to it. But excellent, excellent gravy. Really good. Next came the Holiday Bomb, $9.99. First, they start with the buns. They stick it on the flat top to get nice and crunchy. Then they add onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, fresh mushrooms, 2 slices of ham, and 2 1/3 pound beef patties. I'm tired just thinking about that. Then they get the buns. After it's toasted a little bit, they add Thousand Island dressing, shredded lettuce, tomato slices, about a half an avocado slices, a lot of avocado. Then they add American cheese on the patties. They put it on, and crisp bacon. They put the veggies on top of that, and ham slices on top of that. Wow, this is amazing. This is filling. Very, very good.
It's one that I can never pick up. It's so big. I have to use my fork and knife. And everything is so good. It goes together so well.
The avocado really makes a difference. A lot of times I'm not a big avocado fan because it's just creamy, but this is crispy and creamy, and you get the burgers are just juicy and perfectly seasoned.
Yeah, because of all the different meats and different textures and different flavors.
Yum, yum. Next came the California Chicken Melt, $7.99. This started off with about 6 to 7 ounces of a marinated grilled chicken breast that's cut up. Then they get sourdough bread, and what they do is they put it on the grill, so they toast it. It's got provolone cheese, then bacon, again, sliced avocado. Then they use ranch dressing. And what a great combination. I wasn't real sure about this, but he said, no, this is a popular dish. I really like this. And I like the creaminess of the dressing. It really adds, they make it all fresh here. And it was a nice sandwich.
Yeah, a lot of times stuff like this, it can be kind of very slimy. It's not. Just enough dressing, so it's not like dripping everywhere. And there's a good crunch to the toast on the outside. And then the chicken tender, I mean, it's really juicy. It's not dried out. A lot of times it's dried out.
Yeah, this was definitely not dried out, so good effort. Next came one of my favorites. This is Pastrami Melt. It was $9.99. This is amazing. This is Jewish rye bread, which you never see in the inland part, unfortunately. And, you know, it's got the cornmeal around it, and it's put on the grill on a flat top, and they put provolone cheese on it. Then they add mustard, dill pickle slices, and tons of pastrami. They cook it for about 3 hours. They boil it in a seasoned broth type of thing, and it's delicious flavored. What I really liked about this with the bread, you take a crunch, the edges of the Jewish rye bread is amazing. It costs more than Jewish rye bread, and you'll find a good Jewish delis, but that's about it. Most places don't do that. They have just a cheaper version of it, but that really makes a difference. And pastrami, it was lean, yet it had some fat to it, no gristle, very tasty, really flavorful. Great sandwich.
I really like the rye bread because it has a really good crunch, but it's not greasy. A lot of times when you get the crispiness, it's greasy. Your hands are like
melts
full of...
tend to be that way.
Yeah, and this one is not at all. And it holds together very well. And the meat is so lean, and it's got tons of flavor. So, yeah.
Really good. Now, we also had that with the onion rings.
Yes, onion rings.
Really good. Again, the Greeks know how to make onion rings and zucchini. They make it all here. It's all fresh and really nice. Good, nice onion flavor and crispy batter and had a little flavor to it.
Well, I like that the batter is not really thick and doughy.
Right.
And it's not greasy and oily. It just has enough, like almost a cornmeal texture to it. And this one has a good crunch, and then you feel the onions run underneath.
You were happy. You were like just eating them.
I was.
Really good. So, next came the Greek salad. And when I ate here the first time about 5 years ago, this is the one that put me over the edge and why I fell in love with this restaurant. This is $10.99. We had it with chicken. It's a little bit cheaper without chicken. Wow. And they put freshly cut tomatoes. Then they get freshly cut cucumbers. I mean, they slice it right then and there. Then they add calamari olives, green bell peppers, red onion slices, great chunks of feta cheese, grilled chicken, more of that grilled chicken, and then a Greek dressing. Toss it and mix it all around. Then they serve it on an ice cold plate. It's like a salad plate, but it's ice cold, and it's served with pita bread, grilled pita bread. What a salad. Again, if you want lettuce, you can get it, but don't. This is just perfect. It's a great, it's for like 2 or 3 people. It's a great beginning, but if you want to eat healthy, this is a great salad.
It comes out, and the flavor and the smell of it, its aroma, you can really smell it.
All the Greek herbs.
Yeah, the herbs and the dressing, and then it's just so flavorful. I mean, like, I can't get over how juicy the chicken are.
And although we were absolutely stuffed, we had to have dessert here. So we had, for dessert, we had a pastrami chili cheese fries, $10.29. We had to get the large one, of course, because we were just hungry. This consisted of a big portion of fries. It's crispy. I like them nice and crispy, so what I would do is ask them for extra crispy. It stands up a little better than regular. It comes with a massive quantity of an all-beef chili, then shredded cheese, and then pastrami. Again, that beautiful, they dip it in there. You can see it swirling in there. Dipped it on top of the fries and chili. Then they add more cheese and they stick it in the microwave to melt a little bit. Wow, I mean, the pastrami alone is worth the money, but this is just really nice. And I love the chili. It was a little bit thinner than most, but it had all beef in it, no beans, which is good. And it had a little kick to it, so it had a little flavor to it. This is just a nice appetizer or dessert if you want to have it.
Well, it has really good meaty flavor. A lot of times you get this, you get a little bristle, you get the fat. You don't get that. Every bite is meat. And then the chili, it's not overwhelming. Because a lot of times the chili kind of overtakes the flavor of everything, and this one is not. It's just a good balance. Right.
And again, the portions here are huge. The quality of everything is first rate. Of all the fast food restaurants I've been to, this has to be one of the top ones. I mean, it's consistent. There are a lot of people come here on a regular basis, and it's just a great, great restaurant. And so anyway, it's called Holiday Cafe. It's on Milliken, and it's right in the middle of all the different shopping centers here, and definitely worth going to. Next in Ontario, we're going to an incredible restaurant. It's called Legends Wings and Brew, and we're in for another treat and more good food. Here we are at Legends Wings and Brews. It's kind of West Ontario, right off the 10 freeway on Mountain. And it's really a sports bar slash drinkery slash eatery. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, but I love the decor here. Every wall is covered with sports icons from all the different sports around the world. There's TV monitors watching your favorite sports activities, and it's just a nice feel.
Yeah, it's just really a friendly neighborhood place to hang out. Families are welcome, and it's just a really wide open space. I really like it.
It's a large restaurant.
It's a large restaurant.
The menu is not as big as other sports bars, but they really can narrow it down to all the good items and the ones that sell the best, and they are the best. So
I think they have good selection.
Yep, no, they really do. So let's get right into it. First, we started with the sampler. This is $14.95. Now this consisted of 3 whole large mushrooms, and then zucchinis. What they cut up, they put it in buttermilk first, then the flour, and then they use breadcrumbs, and they deep fry it. Then you get 3 potato skins. They're kind of like wedges, a little scooped out a little bit, and the real potatoes, again, they're put into the deep fryer. And then chicken tenders, big giant chicken tenders are already pre-breaded, deep fried, and then 3 wings. And now with the mushrooms and everything, it's served again. You get 3 different mushrooms, you get 3 different zucchinis, you get blue cheese and a ranch. And then with the chicken tenders, again, it's a Cajun seasoning, salt, like really nice. And then the wings, you get the choice of the different wing sauce you want. But this is just a nice beginning, especially with a nice brewski on a hot day or cold day. Either way, if you like beer, this is a fun dish to have with it.
Or just having a bunch of friends together, and this is a great starter. I think it's, give you a little bit of everything. So if you don't like one thing, somebody might like it.
Right.
And the chicken tenders are huge, like thick, juicy, full of meat. And the wings, I mean, they're crispy, good seasoned salt on top. I really like it.
I liked it. It was really good. Next came the Legends Wing Trio, $15.99. Now we got, these are 15 different wings. 5 of them were roasted garlic. 5 of them had a lemon pepper, and 5 had a charred whiskey sauce. So again, all of them are put into a deep fryer and fried. Then they're coated with the various, the roasted garlic. One's the lemon pepper and one's with the whiskey. Now the roasted garlic, it didn't have much of garlic flavor, overtone. So if you like garlic, you may want to ask for more garlic, and I think that's one thing you agreed with on that one.
I totally agree, and I'm really a wimp on garlic. So for me to say, it's more like a Parmesan Alfredo sauce. So if you really like garlic, ask for more garlic, ask for extra sauce on the side so you can dip it all you want.
Yeah, if you want lots of garlic, trust me, they'll give you as much as you want. So I like the lemon pepper. It's just a lemon pepper seasoning. That was really nice.
Really zingy, has a really good tartness to it. It's crispy tart, it has that crunch to it. And then the whiskey, it's sweet, it's mild, it's not spicy, so it's really family friendly.
He wouldn't give me the recipe, but I know there's ketchup, Worcestershire, brown sugar, molasses, mustard, and pineapple juice. And a bunch of other stuff which he wouldn't show me. But it was a nice barbecue sauce. I like that one.
It really does have a different layers of flavor to it. Yeah.
Now they have like 27 different wing sauces. So if you want real spicy, they have it. If you want traditional, they have it. They have everything pretty much imaginable. Then there's Mickey's favorite. This was $11.95. They put a half-pound beef patty that's hand-formed. Then they have grilled onions next to it with a little olive oil. Then you got 2 grilled sourdough bread, slices of bread, topped with real Swiss cheese, which really blew me away. Then what they do is basically put it all together, assemble it, and you get the grilled onions and the burger, and they cover it, again, they press on the bread, they press it, so it gives it more of a crispiness of it. And it was basically a melt, is what it was. And I really like that. The burgers are wonderful here. I really like the meat. And again, they're all hand formed, so you get good quality meat, and it's just really nice.
Well, I think the patty melt, it's full of flavor, but it's not greasy whatsoever. And then the cheese, oh my God, is stringy and it's
real Swiss cheese.
Yeah, it's real Swiss cheese. So it's not like the American ones where it kind of
runs.
does nothing. Yeah. So this one is amazing.
Now they're served with your choice of fries or potato chips. Go for the potato chips. They're hand cut right in the premise here, and they're deep fried, really good potatoes. Excellent potato chips. They're just so crispy. They weren't stale. A lot of places, I hate when you have stale potato chips. A lot of places do that. These are fresh. These are so good.
Yeah, usually it's chewy. It is not chewy.
Yeah.
Crispy. It's really nice.
Now, if you like really spicy, you got to get the Chipotle barbecue pork sandwich, $11.95. This is a brioche bun. Again, they put a little margarine on. They put it on the flat top, so it gets crispiness, which I really like buns that way. A heaping portion of the pork. It's already the barbecue sauce is mixed into it. They put it on top of one of the buns. Then they put more Chipotle barbecue sauce, and they serve it open face. We had this with fries. The fries are good, nothing wrong with them, but I'd still go for potato chips. This had some heat to it. This had some flavor to it. I enjoyed it. The portions are huge, and it's very filling.
Well, for the wimp I am, that I think it's a little spicy for me, but it has a good flavor. The meat just melts in your mouth, and I think the brioche bun is so beautifully made. I mean, it almost looked fake. Yeah,
the pork is really good. I mean, they take their time with it, and very nice. Next came the mushroom and Swiss burger, $13.05. I don't know how they got the figures. This is a half-pound hand-formed beef burger. It's on a flat top like the other one. Then they cut whole mushrooms. They cut it and slice it, so it's fresh there, and they toss it with garlic, and it's sautéed a little bit with a little oil in there. Then they have roasted garlic parmesan that they toss it in there. It's all mixed together nicely, and again, tossed it so you get all the different flavor. We asked for a lot more garlic in this, and we got it on that one. Then they put the mushroom and the sauce on top of that, and again, it's served open face. This was spectacular. I loved it. The mushrooms just had the great flavor. We asked, again, extra garlic on this one, and boy, did we get it.
Yeah, and it's not overcooked. There's a crispness to the mushrooms, and then, of course, the Swiss cheese. Oh, my gosh. It's stringy, it's gooey, it's so yummy. And the extra garlic really adds a really kick to it. I like it. I like it with the garlic.
I understand a lot of people don't like garlic, and I like extra garlic, so I can see how the restaurant kind of has to serve it in the middle. But again, if you like garlic, just tell me, hey, I want an extra garlic. They'll do it. If you want extra Parmesan, whatever they have on here, they'll give you extra for it. They're very accommodating and great service too. So, lastly, we had a salad. We had to eat healthy. It was a Cobb salad. This was $11.79. Very different. This they started off with it's a marinated chicken breast, and what they do, they put it on the grill. Then they have chopped romaine lettuce, shredded cheddar cheese, sliced hard-boiled egg. Then you have crumbled bacon, tomatoes, sliced tomatoes. That's actually diced up, sliced avocado. And then the chicken breast, they get it and they slice it up. If you like salads, this is a very healthy one. If you're on a low-carb diet, a keto diet, which I am, we're supposed to be on, this is what I would go for. Really good. And you get the choice of dressing. They have blue cheese. They have all the different ones. Ranch is very good. They make a lot of the dressings here.
The chicken is amazing. And I usually don't like chicken breast because usually it's dry and, go out, it's overcooked. This is juicy and tender, and it comes to the table, it's nice and hot. So you get the hot of the chicken and then the coolness of the salad. Yeah, and the crunch of the bacon, and real bacon, not the fake stuff. So it's really hearty salad.
The only suggestion I have to the owner is I think they need a bigger plate. I'm serious. Because when you start mixing this up, it flies off so I would use a little bit.
There's a lot of ingredients, definitely.
For $12, this is amazing.
I know.
So, speaking of great chicken, let's go in the kitchen, and Chef Anabi is going to show us how to make homemade Alfredo sauce with the chicken. I can't wait.
Ooh, a signature dish. Dish. I can't wait.
Yum, yum. Okay, Chef Adam, we'll be doing a dish now. In a sports bar type of restaurant you have, it's really unusual to see Alfredo. But you do a chicken Alfredo, and it's a big, big seller here.
Yes, it is. A lot of people like it, and that's why we keep it on the menu.
Okay.
We sell a lot of it, and we was going to take it off, but people weren't crazy. Yeah.
Okay, let's start with now. This is a lot of chicken. About how many ounces?
We use 6 to 8 ounces.
Now, is it marinated?
Yes, it's marinated in garlic, lemon, olive oil.
Okay.
Our sauces what I do is put the butter.
Wow, lots of butter. Okay.
Some garlic. Then we melt it. Then I go here and I put my heavy cream.
Butter, heavy cream, so far so good.
Yeah.
No calories in this either, right?
No, I wish there's no calorie.
Wow, look at that.
Well, like I said, we make it creamy and we want to be
Parmesan,
generous.
okay.
Yeah.
But you don't kid around, do you?
No.
Okay, so sauce is thickening up.
Yeah, then I put the fettuccine.
You said about a pound of fettuccine?
Yes.
My goodness.
And I don't leave it too long because I like it al dente. That's the way they do it in New York.
So you're just cooking it basically just
We're
thicken
cooking
up a
it.
bit.
Yeah. Then I just put it on a plate, on
Okay.
this kind of plate.
Oh, beautiful.
Creamy. Then what we do here,
What do you do?
put
Garnish
some-
it or what?
I'll put some more Parmesan cheese on top.
Gotta have more parm.
Okay. Then put parsley.
Parsley, okay.
Then I put the chicken.
Wow. That's beautiful. There you have it. It's about $13.
$13.95, yeah.
That's a lot. I mean, a
Yeah.
pound of pasta.
Yeah. A lot of people, they come, the husband and wife, and they share the
Split it?
plate, yeah.
Yeah.
And we serve garlic bread with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pasta.
Wow. That's really good. I love the garlic.
Yeah, the garlic makes it taste good, and the Parmesan cheese in it is good.
Very tender.
Yeah, when we marinate the chicken, it makes it tender, and we do it every 2 days. We marinate our chicken. We like it to stay in the marinated. That's what makes it tender.
Now, if I wanted like another pound of garlic, another pound and a half of Parmesan, you put it on there?
Yes.
Okay.
With no extra charge, we give you whatever you like.
Oh, God, well, very good. Good job.
Okay.
Now, Alfredo sauce is one of my favorites. I mean, you can't eat it every day, especially if you're on a diet. This was very good, but again, it didn't. For me, it lacked a little garlic. But just tell them you want more garlic, you want more Parmesan. You just pile it in there, and I think they'll do it. It's
Yeah, I'm the type that want the whole bar of Parmesan grated on top of it. So I would definitely put more Parmesan.
very accommodating here. So overall, I think it's a fun experience. It's not your typical sports bar. A lot of them, they're rowdy and loud and everything. This isn't loud. There's music playing in the background. The screens around here are pretty much the sounds off, but you can watch it. People are very nice here, and I would definitely come back. The burgers are the shining star of the menu, I think, and followed by the wings.
The wings, yeah, and the salad. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
But they have tons of beers on tap, so the bar is actually quite a lively scene.
A full bar. So between this restaurant and again Holiday Cafe, these are two great restaurants in Ontario. Until next week, food critic Allan Borgen.
And Azipasi,
Happy
happy
eating,
eating,
everybody.
everybody.
Okay, I just want to look. I've had my carb amounts for ages, but these potato chips, these are the ones that just, when they weren't looking, I actually snuck one there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but he saw me, but. They're crispy, they're salted perfectly. Grab some. Little stuff here, aren't you? Pele right in front of us. And, the babe.
You're going to insult the whole nation with Pele. Do you want to get slammed on the internet?
Yes. Next came the widget.
The widget?
Widget. Speaking of great chicken, let's go in the kitchen with Chef Anabi, and he's going to show us how to make one of their dishes here that they can't keep it in.
Blah, blah, blah.
Let's Dine Out California is made possible in part by Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands, specializing in cosmetic, holistic, and family dentistry. Tobias Maynard DDS in Redlands. PearlyWhitesDDS.com. And Brandon's Diner, serving traditional and original American and Mexican breakfast, lunch, and dinner items since 1997. Family owned and operated with 8 locations in the Inland Empire. Brandon's Diner proudly supports the Let's Dine Out show. Brandon'sDiner.com.